Hello, YouTube. Good morning. My name is Indomir, and today we're gonna discuss a little bit here and talk about how to refresh our plan. And I have here very interesting people to talk with me, Osvaldo and Lilian. Osvaldo, can you introduce yourself, please?
For sure. Well, I'm here since 2024 June. I started as a student by the time, and after 2 months, after this, I started as a host as well here. I enjoy a lot to be here and any immersion because I can learn and share experience and with my backgrounds and with the backgrounds of the other people. And yeah, my intention here is to improve my communication skills, not only in English, but the way that I think. And today's topic is a part of this learning process. I work as a software engineer since pandemic, live with my fiancé and a stepson. I moved to another place to live around 3 weeks ago. So my life is a little bit messy right now. But yeah, and I had two children about my first relationship more than 10 years ago. Yeah, my both children are teenagers. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, and where are you living right now?
I've been living Boituva city, is a Sorocaba region in São Paulo.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know if you have heard about it.
No,
It's
I haven't, but I know about Sorocaba.
oh, okay. That's a balloon capital. It's like a balloons
Mm.
capital here.
Oh, I know it.
And
I
parachute.
know the city. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
know the
parachute
city.
as well.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Okay, thanks, Osvaldo. Lilian, how about you? Can you introduce yourself, please?
So I'm Lydia. I've been practicing here since November 25, 2025. And it has been seen good for me because I couldn't notice some improvements at my speaking because now I can speak without thinking too much. So I'm really happy with this platform. I live in Rio de Janeiro and I work as a data analyst. And because of that, I need to speak in English at work, for example. Today, I'm going to have a meeting in English, probably because this meeting is with people, is with Europe people. So because of that, you need to speak English. And when I started in my company, it was a novelty because I haven't spoken in English before. So I'm trying to feel comfortable when I need to speak in English with them because yes, I'm comfortable here, but with them, I need to improve my vocabulary, I need to improve my structures. So I need to practice.
How long have you been improving? How long have you been studying English?
Um, it is a difficult question because I think everyone have already studied English even at school, but uh, with focus since
Mhm.
2024.
Okay, okay. So, Amy, you are from Rio. You are
Sorry,
from Rio de Janeiro. Rio de
yes,
Janeiro.
I
Okay,
live and I was born here.
okay. I think it's funny because when the people, they introduce herself, they say something like, I'm from Rio de Janeiro. So you know if the people are really from Rio or not. Well, I'm living in Rio, but it's funny, it sounds like Rio de Janeiro. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. It's kind of slang or something like that. So thanks a lot, Lillian. Guys, let's start with our conversation. Let's start from the first question, then we can, improve and wondering about this question. But I would like to know any assumption or topic or idea that you had, in the last year, and you started to question this assumption, like, oh, maybe I'm not right. Maybe I need to review this point or something like that. Do you have any, Oswald, please?
Yeah. Since I like this topic, I'm sure that will be so hard to discuss about it. Uh, well, I I was thinking about this some minutes before the immersion, and to be honest, I don't have a ready answer to this, but I can share a situation that I've been living with my mom. I have some discussions with my mom. My relationship with her is not so the best one, you know. And I think my relationship with her would be better if I would be open to understand her deeply, much, much better, related religion specific. You know, I have a lot of discussions with her because she's a kind of person that she loves to go at the church, try to convince me to go there every time we meet, you know. So I don't have I have nothing against any religions to be clear, right? But for me, sometimes I feel pressured by her related this, and sometimes I don't know how to deal with this. I think this is the best situation that I can bring here, that I need to understand her better. I've been doing therapy, and I've been working this topic during my therapy as well. Um, anyway, however, it's hard to change the way that I interact with her, but I'm doing my best to improve this.
Oh, wow. Very, very nice. Very interesting as well, because I think I have the same assumption or idea that I have questioned a lot.
Yeah.
But okay. Thanks a lot. Thanks for sharing. Lilian, how about you?
Um, I have never thought about it, about this type of thing, but probably I have one. I could use the same than Oswald, but I use another one about money, because my father and his family, they have some problems, not problems, but they have some assumptions with money, like if you have kids, these these kids need to give us money when they grew up. And for me, it doesn't make sense. So I had some problems with my father when I was a young adult, like 22, 23. Nowadays, I don't have any problems. But I've never questioned him. I don't agree with that assumption, but I've never questioned. But for example, when he was a kid, he used it to give all the money that he earned with part-time jobs to his mother, and they expected that I did the same, but I've never did, and I've never done actually, and I probably I'll never do, because for me it doesn't make sense.
Oh, wow. This is different, I think. Yeah, this crisis money transference is different from me.
I'd
Oh,
like to bring a contrapoint about this, Lillian, just to try to
go ahead, Zold, please.
yeah, quickly. I'm sorry, Endo, I'm sorry.
No, no problem, no problem.
I think your father think this way because they think he had to help you in your he had parented you along the time, and in his mind He thinks that's a way that you glad him about what he did, you know? I think this way because I had to train the children, as I mentioned, and I was parented this way by my father as well. The only difference is my dad used to ask me a portion of my income to give him and in our family by the time, not my whole earnings, you know. Um, and for me, to be honest, I think that makes sense because it's so hard and painful to parenting nowadays, you know, and expensive. And sometimes we pass through bad things along the journey to be parent, you know? I think that's it.
Yeah, I think yeah, this is interesting and curious because I think it's sometimes maybe it's kind of the way you are investing in someone, like you are
Something like
investing in
it
your
is.
kids, and
Yeah,
you expect to receive back
yeah,
your,
yeah.
the money you gave.
I
So
think it's more related related to as far as parents, it's so hard to parent children. It's
yeah,
so we have to lose a lot of stuff during our lives to parenting, you know what I mean? Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I think sometimes maybe it's kind of a way to maintain a house as well,
Yeah, and I can
home,
bring one
to help to
example.
maintain and something like that. Go
Yeah,
ahead, go
and
ahead.
I can bring just one example to finish my thought. I had to wait for about 15 years in my life to build my first personal computer after my teenager, because I had to manage my financial stuffs related to my children, you know?
Mm-hmm,
That's a
mm-hmm.
painful situation if you think deeply about it, you know? You have to not to do what you dream, what you really like for your children. So sometimes for parents, it's hard for them to understand this.
Yeah, I think it's a way to learn how to handle with money as well, because
Yeah,
it's not only receive money and, oh, I have
yes.
my money and I will use my money for me. But I
Yeah, I
need to think,
agree.
oh, I have a family, I have a parent, sometimes I have a kid, and I need to balance the money and so on. So I need to think about it. Maybe I don't
Absolutely.
know because it's very quite new for me, but I think this way. And you thought about religion. I was reading a book. It's a Brazilian mirror, right? It's about the anthropology, the Brazilian behavior.
Hmm.
And man, more than 95% of Brazilians, they are very religious. So
I agree with these
it's,
statistics.
yeah, it's very,
And the
do not
problem, just
depend.
to be clear, the problem is not the religion, it's the way that the people handle religion in their
Yeah,
lives.
yeah. It's a common behavior in Brazil. So this is
Yeah,
something that, the last year I learned how to handle with it, like to be more trample. I know, man, I don't want, because when I read this book, it was kind of, oh
can
my
you
God, the people
share
really.
the book's names for us in
Yeah,
in the chat,
man, you
please?
need to read. Yeah, you both need to read this book because it's awesome. Because it's a very robust statistics about the Brazilian behavior.
Great.
Not only about this kind of thing like religion, but also, for example, family, but
Mm-hmm.
also politics. The
Mm-hmm.
polarity, its behavior, way to think about the world, for example, geopolitics, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all the things, so for me, was very a good surprise, to know more about it. I will share with you.
Please. Thank you.
But okay, And guys, I have this question here. Which ideas or routine have you become comfortable but intellectually stagnant? But I would change a little bit. What which idea do you feel comfortable to discuss? Like, not about your job or something like that, but you are really comfortable. Like, man, I really know about this topic and I'm comfortable to discuss it. Lilian, you can start.
Um, Soccer. And
Really? Oh,
yes,
this is well,
yes,
I
I
didn't
really,
expect that.
yes, this is the point. This is the point. No one expects this, but I really know about soccer. I really like it. I think I'm aware about every team, every Brazilian team who which plays Series A in Brazil. But I also know about other teams that I like and they don't have so much attention in Brazil. Uh, and it is always something that anyone expects about me, and I can discuss, I can put my point of view. In my future, I'd like to work with soccer, like
wow, nice. Very
uh,
nice.
analyst or everything else. I don't know yet because uh, human don't have too much opportunities in this area. Yes, it's been changed, but it's not enough yet. But I would like to work. I have worked. I worked. Not a thing that is happening right now, but I worked before with that, like for Atlético Paranaense and the
Oh, wow.
Botafogo, and
Really?
yes, Palmeiras. I provided some analysis for athletes, but
Wow,
it
that's
was a
so
long
Wow.
time
good.
ago, more than I think, let me see, more than 12 years. And I don't remember what I did today. But I feel 100% comfortable to talk about soccer.
But I think you don't know about my team, like Villanova. This team.
Yes,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't know too much, but yes, I don't know
Which
too
team
much,
do you
but
support?
Flamengo, I support Flamengo. It is, I think 70 or 60% of the population of Rio de Janeiro supports for the same team. And it's annoying me a lot because uh, almost everyone don't know, doesn't know a little thing about Flamengo, but they like Flamengo because Flamengo usually wins.
Yeah,
Flamengo is
yeah,
Flamengo.
it's the same. Yeah, exactly. I feel the same. I feel the same. Like when I'm talking to some friends here, it's kind of, oh my God. Oh, which team do you support? Flamengo? Oh, okay. Where you from? I'm from, I don't know, any other state, but
Lilian,
support from
have you heard
team
about
from.
soccer management game called Football Manager?
Yes,
You
yes.
know there are a lot of real data within it, right?
Yeah, yeah. This year my plan is to play that, but I need to unblock my video game because
Mm.
You addicted.
I want to buy this game. It's so expensive, and I don't want to spend my money with that. But I'm going to unblock my video game probably Friday, and I will have the opportunity to play this game. But
You
nowadays,
can you can play the older version, right? I guess because the current version use a ant And I need to search anti-pirataria. I forgot the research that avoid anyone to try to do this. You know, I think the older version are easier. Is easier to do this.
Yeah.
This in a device.
But I play Cartola, and
Mm-hmm.
it is interesting because I usually win the league.
Really?
Even yes, I won. I I attended in 5 leagues last year, and I achieved
Wow.
the third place in 2 leagues, and the first
Okay.
place in the other leagues.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. I'm
Yeah, I
really
think,
You
confident.
are the queen. You are the queen.
wow, this is nice. I think you need to work on it. Like I think we sometimes we need to, live our dreams in terms of do what you really know. Like I think
Yeah,
we need to
I agree.
invest some time. This is nice. Thanks for sharing, Lilia. How about you as well? Something that you really know or you
Uh,
feel comfortable to
it
discuss, like
it's
any
hard
occasion.
to it's hard to pick one subject to
You
think
can say
to
two or
answer.
three.
Yeah, because I don't really I know a lot about the topic. I think I'm always learning about anything. And when I feel I'm in a stuck about something, I try to change it, the topic, you know. But I can say related my job, I've been working at the same field for the last 4 years. I've been working as a front-end engineer that I can build the screens, the user experience in these stuffs, you know. So about this topic, I think I have I really know about it. Yesterday, for example, I had a meeting with some teammates, and I was one of the team responsible to explain how the company products architecture works in there, you know.
Oh,
So that's a pleasure to me to share this knowledge, you know, and I feel comfortable to talk about this. Um, because of this, as I mentioned, I try to change. For example, currently I have a personal project to put in practice to practice my skills related to another stuff's related development, right? So I've been building a full stack project that's all the software parts. So
mhm.
the about the data and about the user experience at the same project. I decided to do this to go a little bit away from my career moment right now, you know. And I do the same with my leisure time. And I was comfortable with soccer, like Lurian, some years ago, and I decided to do two things last years. Try to learn about how to play first-person shooter games, you know, and after that, I decided to play virtual motorsports games. You know,
Oh,
I'm a
wow.
person. Yeah, I'm a person that I really like to learn about anything, not only my personal but my career fields. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. I think, I always say something that I feel comfortable nowadays to discuss in a very tranquil way because I enjoy, about politics. I really enjoy it. And I've reading a lot about data, so it's kind of not something that very um, polarized, but something that, you know, and also about music.
Mm.
I'm listening a lot and I play and I like a lot. So I like to discuss about music,
Which
styles,
instruments do you play?
guitar,
Oh,
mostly
okay, like
guitar,
me.
but also I play some, rhythmic instrument like dun dun.
I
Pandeiro,
love guitar, man. I love guitar. And
cavaquinho.
sing a little
Yeah,
bit as well.
yeah. I like a lot to know more about it, to read and to listen. Listen a lot. So, and when I'm, any day, every day, I'm listening something very different, like in terms of style, very different. So sometimes the people, I think they think I'm crazy because, all the styles here in my home, all chaotic, from death metal to pagode. That's the any
You're
member.
open-minded.
Yeah, totally, 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 totally. It's
Do
not
you
because
know?
the style, but because the instruments, the rhythm, the technique. So this is I like a lot, enjoy a lot.
Do you know Westa Stone?
What?
I put
It's a
I
band?
put on the chat. It's
No.
a
Oh,
musician.
that's the song.
That's a musician.
Okay.
He play guitar in a beautiful, beautiful way. There are a lot of videos and lives on YouTube about him.
Okay, I will listen. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, if you like, please let me know in the host WhatsApp group.
Okay, I can tell you. Guys, now uh the opposite question. What is something that the people used to discuss a lot? It's very common in a conversation, and you don't feel, man, I really don't know anything about it. So I need to just to keep in silence or something like that. Lillian, what is something that I don't want to discuss? You can say something that you don't want to discuss as well, but something that you don't know. You don't know anything.
It is not something that I don't know, but I don't like discussing about work in a bar. And I don't know if you were born in São Paulo, but I think every Paulista likes to
Okay.
discuss about work at bars. And for cariocas, it's not common. We regularly don't discuss about work after work or outside work. For example, I don't discuss a lot, I don't talk a lot about work with my husband. Even we live together. And yeah, sometimes I need to like say some things to remove, to put out my mind. However, we don't usually sit in a bar and oh, today I had a problem, or do you know that guy? He's terrible. We don't do that, but when I'm in São Paulo, chatting with my friends or colleagues, it is a fact. We will talk about work outside work.
Yeah. This is interesting because I think it's about culture and behavior because the people from São Paulo, they really are proud about working hard and all the meritocracy and so on, and wake up early and work and work and work. I know that because I studied at Unicamp, so I learned a lot about it. The people are very interesting, on it, like the behavior, like very, straight to the point, very organized and so on. Here, the people are more relaxing. Okay, let's do it. Oswald, how about you?
Unicamp was the hospital that my mom uh, had done her cancer treatment in there. She's
Really?
okay right now. She okay, but she had this treatment there. Uh, well, I don't know if I have a specific topic that I don't like to discuss. To be honest, sometimes I feel maybe I don't know exactly the best way to discuss this, but for me, it's hard to discuss about politics and religion, especially with my parents. Especially with my parents. I really like these both of topics, to be honest, but I don't know if the way that I discuss is the best one. Because of this, sometimes I'm not comfortable to discuss about this. But however, it's important to use, for example, opportunities like this immersion to
Mhm.
improve our skills about it, you know? Um, so yeah, but I really enjoy to think deeply about politics and religion. I have a lot of opinions and points of views about it. And yeah, I think that's it. And
Yeah, this is, but you know, the people don't know about talk about politics. That's the
for
mostly
example,
politics.
oh,
They,
look,
you know, you
yeah,
see that the most part of the approach in about talking about politics at politics, you know, in within politics, it's being aggressive. It's not the best way, but it's something
yeah,
that capture
man,
the people, right?
right. I
Capture the
agree.
emotion, you know. So
Yeah,
if you try to be tranquil talking about politics, will be hard. Will be
yeah.
really hard.
For
You know,
example,
really tough.
I can bring a situation that I've been living right now. My wife is a brother. I don't, I forgot how to say cunhado. But
Right.
whoever he
Brother-in-law.
uh
Okay.
brother-in-law. Thank you. Yeah. My one of my brother-in-law, they had changed his life to follow a specific religion, right? And it's okay. But they have been trying to convince my wife and me to go to the church every time we meet. You know, how can I say this? And I used to talk with my wife something like this. We know the church address, you know. If you like to go there,
Very
we will
good.
go there. Or of course, if you want to go there, feel free. I will totally support you during this process. It's okay for me. That's not a problem, right? But I think that's it, um, it's how can I say é chato? Oh, let me
Okay, it's
search.
boring.
It's boring. Yeah, it's annoying, I guess.
It's annoying, okay.
It's annoying be asked every time to do stuff that we know what is the best moment for us, for example, for me, you know? So it's hard to discuss about this, not with my wife because she thinks something like me, you know. But with my brother-in-law, if I try to discuss that with him or with my mom, the same case, you know, it's hard. It's hard.
It's funny, but
I about politics, I gave up discussing with my father. Not because we have not sides but different points of view about politics, but because he believes on every video and all his videos are fake news. And made up with AI, like, and it is a robotic video, and he doesn't understand that. So I gave up when he talks something about
yeah,
politics. I agree with him because it's more easy for me. It's easier.
yeah. It's kind of they live in a bias confirmation, right? Like
Agree.
something in you know what is interesting because they know that's not really true, but they want to believe. It's more about faith than reality, more information, right? And for example, I think I feel the same stuff. Like we are here, we are discussing about two generation, two kind of view, two point of view. You know, it's about more about generation. And the conflict is our old generation try to force the religion, you know, the past mindsets, kind of mindset, the past thought about society, and we are living other society, like more digital or data driven, based on reality, based on information. And this is the conflict. But the most part of the Brazilian, they are very religious. They believe a lot, you know, in power of family, and any um politics that do not take in account it will fail in Brazil this time, you know, any
Yeah,
any politics. So it's something that it's kind of strategic, you know,
for
we need
sure.
to,
For
and
them,
in
it's
the most part,
interesting we are this way.
exactly. And what I think what is interesting, sometimes I don't try to convince people, but I try to put that doubt. Like, man, if you doubt something, okay, I don't need to say anything, but because you think this doubt will, you know, follow you about, you know, some stuff. So this kind of, I know, and I'm saying that because I know some people that really don't want to discuss with me because it's kind of, oh, I will discuss with him and he will say something that, you know, will provoke me and I don't know what to answer, something like that. So they try to escape. So, and I know it. So the people don't want to know the reality or about data, about, you know, something that's true, but they want to believe it's more about, you know, emotions, something like that's it. It's not easy. It's hard, but you know, what I think what is different is that I enjoy to talk, and I have no problem with it. If the people want to discuss, okay. If the people don't want to discuss, okay as well. Problem. Guys, follow the same topic. What is something that you have never thought that could happen in the world that you have seen right now? Like you have something that is different, very differently, and it's happening for you. Do you have
Wow.
something? Or it's common,
I'm
or
thinking
I
about
expect that.
I'm thinking about I don't have an idea at the moment. Can you start with you, Endo, please, to bring us
I was,
insight?
well, you know, for example, this kind of this fight against this problem about Europe, China, and United States, you know, and
Mm,
they say about medium power, Brazil's medium power, Canada, Brazil, India, medium power. This is very crazy for me because, you know, I like history as well. So it's kind of, we are
hmm.
living a very hard and fast changing in the world.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for me, it's very, that I never thought that I could see, right? For me, it's kind of, you know, I'm very instigate to read more and to know about the country, the South. But it's about politics. That's something that I like. But you can say
Hmm.
about anything about digital world and, you know, behavior.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Now I have an idea. I can say about AI, right? I need to say 2 or 3 years ago, I've never heard about how powerful AI was by the time, you know? After this, I decided to make some courses, search a little bit, and I've discovered that this technology exists a lot of decades, you know, ago.
Okay.
After this, and after I realized that, I started to deeply understand how it works, you know, and currently I can't see myself without this technology, you know. The way that I work changed completely, 100% if I compare the way that I worked 1 year ago, you know.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, this is you're right. And you know what is interesting because we are discussing it right now because I think all the information in general, you know, don't care the topic, the issue, all the information are more close to us, right? For example, now, even my grandma, when he are watching TV, he can understand that if for example, AI or technology is, doing something, she will feel or she will have consequences from it, right?
Mhm.
She knows that if, for example, the president of any country do something, the Brazil will react and she will be impacted. So it's something, is a really new scenario that we are
Yeah.
living. Like, the world more integrated, and we are feeling all the changings around the world. We are feeling very close. It's kind of all. If something changed there, I will suffer something, or I will need to change or something. Um,
Do you
Lilian,
know
how about you?
something?
Go ahead,
I'm,
Oswald.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. This topic is so
No problem.
interesting. I'm excited about it. Uh, I'd like just to add what I think that impressed me more about this country's relationship was the way that Brazil could deal properly with United States lately. I'm talking about Trump and Lula discussions some time ago because I realized the Brazil economy is so strong and Brazil are able to deal with world conflicts so much better than I thought. That impressed me a lot, to be
Yeah,
honest.
but this is I think this is new. For example, for us, that is not new uh, about Brazil, because Brazil have a very strong diplomacy. And if you read
Yeah.
more, you will see that. But for example, Brazilian, we have this kind of mud complex. You know about mud complex? So,
Hmm.
this is real. This is real, real, real. We are mud complex about music, about culture, about money. We don't know, it's kind of all the Brazilian, they feel, oh, Brazil is poor, is little, we have no
No,
power,
that's
and we have
a misconception
it's
about here.
yeah, and if you, it's not something that I'm not wanna say that, oh, Brazil is the best country, something like
Yeah,
that. I'm saying about data,
yeah.
the decisions. We can do a lot of stuff about it. And the people don't know, or they don't want to believe. I don't know which point, but maybe both.
Yeah, and I think if you compare with China, that lived the same situation with the United States, Lula acted, I don't know, made interesting decisions because for me, about the question, the thing is self-driving, and it is crazy for me think that a car can self-drive. It is it is insane. And because of that, I was watching some videos about China, politics, and the United States, and I'm aware right now about the situation between United States and China, and it is not good. It is not good. But if
Yeah,
we compare, Brazil was how can I say that? Uh, Trump decided almost the same decisions with Brazil, but Lula could, hey guy, you need to change it. We can
yeah.
talk.
And I have to be
But
honest, I don't like any specific politician, right? I have to
mhm.
be
Yes,
clear
me
this way
neither.
as well. But I agree with you, Lilian.
Yes,
Yeah,
I usually say I support Flamengo, not any politicians. I don't have a
guys, but
politician of
A,
estimação.
a
They are
pet
not bad.
yeah,
politician?
Yes, they are not bad.
do not support politics. Um, Good, but guys, even if you like 100% or 50% any politics, it's important that we know. and react something. Because, for example, in the past, I was more, oh, I don't want to talk about it. But nowadays, I feel that the more I read, more I feel that, man, I need to discuss it because, it's about, our country, our decision, in our job, in our money, in our,
Everything.
everything. So it's something that we cannot be, you know, be we cannot just to live, let it go.
And
Like
ignore.
we yeah, we need to really discuss and think more about it. If you agree, because I think we will never agree 100% with any politics. It's more about try to learn about the acts or behavior or the way can diplomacy can work. It's more about it's a politics is art, like art in terms of, oh, I will try to do it and try to get that result. It's more about it. And what I think is interesting in is the curse of information. Curse of information. Information's curse. What is that? Like the more you know, more you will suffer because you are aware about what's going on. So oh my God, something will happen. If you don't know anything, okay, you can just, sleep and okay. I'm trying to drink coffee and okay, okay, okay. But the more you know, for example, the more you know, you suffer because you know more. You know about gender equality, about diplomacy, about economic, about, culture, anthropology, behavior, anything. So we need to deal with it. If you read, you will suffer, okay? Guys, the last question, we have 9 minutes here. The last question will be, what is something that you feel that you really know this year? 2026, like, oh, I need to, concentrate my effort on it, like, to really know. Lilian or Osvaldo,
A topic or
anything.
anything? For me, this year, I'd like to learn more about learn language. I think it
Okay,
is power because we can learn about new cultures. I don't know
it's
if
different.
you know, but there is a site, a speaking club, and you can talk with people from everywhere.
Okay,
The name is exactly it, Speaking Club. And I've been using this site since September, and now I have things like, do you know that in Iran their weekdays are from I think Thursday to Tuesday. They don't work on Wednesday. Actually, they don't work on Wednesday and Tuesday. They work from Friday
oh,
to
wow.
and for me it was a novelty when I realized that. And I've been learning about Iran, Ukraine, Russian, and it is amazing because I can understand not only Brazil but all countries in the world.
Okay,
And I think if I learn more languages like French, Italian, Spanish, I will have more topics to discuss.
Mhm.
Yes, I will have more things in my career, but
yeah,
I really like to learn about language. I think everyone need to speak at least two languages. Yes,
yeah. I
native
believe the
language.
same. I believe it's about to have a language repertory. Repertory is talking about anything like, because it's something that I believe that all the things are very interesting, and it's nice to talk. It's nice to, debate. So the more you know, more you can, have insights and you can improve yourself and help all other people. So I believe on it. I think every people need to know at least another language. Right? How about you, Oswald? Thanks for sharing.
Uh, Languages is one of the most important topics for me this year, for sure. But I'd like to focus in AI yet, how AI can impact my life, the way that I parent my children, the way that I uh, build strong relationship with people and how to solve daily problems, not only related to work, but related my life, about career, guys, I've realized um, I have to improve my skills related to how to architect better, how to interact and give better context to AI to help me during my job tasks. Um, and the same way I've realized and learned a lot of stuff about any topics because as I mentioned, I moved to another place to live and I had to solve some familiar house problems, that I've never done before, right? So I'd like to improve my ability to deal with AI stuffs and research. In general, in
Okay.
summary, is that.
Okay, I will say the same. This year I need to learn how to speak at least, basic of French. This is my plan. And know more about AI because I will work on it. Like we'll start to training geological models, you know, uh, and will be very challenging for me because I don't know what's going on, but this is the my challenge, my
Great.
job. Yeah, will
I
be
I I
very
created some local LLM, right? I don't know
okay.
what machine you have, Andel, but it's so computational expensive to processing AI stuff, right? AI
Yeah.
calculations.
I've noticed that, and but yeah, I will work on a lab, so I think I will have
Okay.
this
Oh,
this kind of
perfect. Perfect.
this powerful this tool. Guys, thanks a lot for this immersion. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you in the next immersion. Thanks a lot. It was really awesome. I really like when we have this very, thoughtful conversation. And that's it. That's it. Bye. Bye bye.
Take care, guys. Have a good
Take
day.
care. Have a good day.
Thank you.